everybody, welcome back to Healing with Love. So today we're going to be focusing on love, love in all forms, self-love, universal love, romantic love, just love, okay? And the sun just came out, beautiful, if only for just a second. That's a good sign, and I also just got deja vu, so that's another good sign. I guess we're on the right track here, okay? All right, guys, so before we begin, I ask that you say out loud or in your head, I accept this Reiki from Maricela Mendoza. And I would like you to take 3 deep breaths. Okay. I'm going to start with some Reiki symbols. Distance Reiki. So this Reiki, this energy is going to reach you in all dimensions of time and space, past, present, and future, and beyond. All that is, all that ever was, wherever you are in this time and space. So if you're watching it now, you know, it's almost like time traveling. You're also healing your past and your present and your future, okay? So here we go. Some fire going. Okay, guys, so we're going to start. Okay, and we're going to call on 5 goddesses to help us bring in the love, okay? So we're going to call on Isolt. And the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So that's eternal love, undying love, calling in your soulmates, okay? We're going to call on Mary Magdalene for unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Okay? We're going to call on Pele for passion, like a volcano. You guys are ready to erupt with love. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's desire? Okay, so this is when you want to manifest and write a letter to the universe about what exactly you want. Be very specific. And Guinevere for true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Thank you, Guinevere. Thank you. Thank you, Guinevere. Okay, and Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Thank you so much, Mother Mary. And you'll probably be seeing a lot of synchronicities around Mary because she's been around. Jesus is twin flame, is Mother Mary, and a butterfly just flew by. Beautiful synchronicity. Okay? Awesome. Moving on. Clearing out the aura before we begin, okay? And this is just giving me a nice clear pathway to get the energy moving through, okay? So I'm just gonna move, let the crystals do their work. So this will clear out any stagnant energy so the crystals can easily come in and do their job. So we're kind of co-creating here, okay? So I'm gonna start at the root, moving that up to the sacral, moving it up, solar plexus, moving it up to the heart, moving it up, throat chakra, moving it up, third eye, moving it up to the crown. Okay. Just cut any old attachments that we don't need anymore. Holding on to stuff, okay? Just cut all that out. A lot of trauma, a lot of past life trauma about love, a lot of current life trauma about love. We just want to get all that out of there, okay? And, let's start with self-love. So that's the first step. The first step is self-love. So I'm going to bring out, let's see what I want to use for self-love. Rhodochrosite. Okay? So we're going to move this up. It's to the heart and the higher heart. So self-care, that's the first step. Loving yourself, taking care of yourself, even when there's nobody around. Sometimes we get into the hermit mode and, there's nobody around, so why should we take care of ourselves? But that's because you're honoring yourself. So, brush your teeth, take a shower, make yourself a nice little healthy breakfast, even if there's nobody around, Sometimes we get lazy in the sense that there's nobody else around, so we don't do the things that, are healthy for us, the self-love, self-care. So, eat right, hydrate. This will help you. Encourages self-love and passion for life, passion for yourself. Okay? Great way to do a little self-care is a bath, a rose quartz bath. Light some candles in the bath, a bubble bath. Anyway, put salt in there. That'll clear out the energetic field, and it'll help you love yourself. That energy is just so loving. Okay? Now, forgiveness, letting go, that's another one. We want love, but we're not willing to let go of the past in order to bring in that love. So you have to be willing to let it go. Sometimes we even hold on to, they'll be back. Let's just say no. Move forward. Don't go backwards, okay? Take a step up, not a step down the ladder. So, let's see, for forgiveness and letting go, I think I'm going to be pulling out, Morganite, pink tourmaline. I'm just going to go with it. Whoop, rhodonite. I was just contemplating, which ones did I want to go with? And I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to go with it. So, we're using rhodonite. Balances the emotions. Sometimes the desire for love and romance can make us feel lonely and needy, So that loneliness and neediness of wanting to be with them, I need to be them, when am I going to find them? This repels it. It repels love because you're focusing on what you don't have. So we want to bring back the confidence in ourselves, and we don't need that. And jealousy and things like that, we don't need any of that stuff. That's saying that somebody is better than you. And self-love, nobody's better than anybody. Everybody is equally as amazing and awesome. So we want to get rid of all those negative emotions. You want to bring in that soulmate love, that twin flame love. You have to love yourself first. And until you do, you're just going to keep getting into, relationships that mirror back to your insecurities. Okay? So, let me get this stuff out of the way here. Affirmations in the mirror. Okay, so we're going to move on to dioptase. Dissolves grief and the feeling of betrayal. Lets go of control. So that goes along with the last stones that let it be, let it go. Let it be, let it go. Affirmations in the mirror for self-love. Okay, we're going to bring in Tiger's Eye for self-worth and confidence and believing in yourself. It's usually a very lucky stone, so lucky in love. And here comes more sunshine for the luck. As I was about to go to Sunstone, Tiger's Eye and Sunstone. So Sunstone is playfulness, self-worth as well, and confidence, both of these stones. It's also very playful, okay? So, You know, you want to bring in somebody who's playful. You don't want to be so serious, unless that's what you want, a serious relationship, like serious, like, you know, no fun. But that playfulness opens up your heart chakra and allows love to come through. So we want to focus on love. We want to focus on playfulness. Right? Okay, and then we're going to bring in malachite. Breaks unwanted bonds and releases past love trauma, past life trauma. So let's get rid of that stuff. That stuff is the past. We forgive ourselves if you ever cheated, and we forgive the cheaters. And we forgive the people that have hurt us. We forgive everybody. Not everybody is a cheater. I think I've said this a few times in the past few videos because it's been coming a lot with people in conversations. And that's telling me where the collective consciousness is at, that's what they believe. So that's the reality you're creating. In 5D reality, you create things with your thoughts. So we want to believe that the heart of life is good, like the John Mayer song, Heart of Life. So malachite breaks those unwanted bonds and relationships that we've been holding on to. So let's cut. Let's use this to cut those out. Let's cut those. Let's cut those strings, those attachments. You know, the only permanent bond that you have is with your twin flame, because that's they're another aspect of you. Other than that, everybody is just another intricate part of the circle of life. A little offshoot of petals. And you're just like the center. It's like whoosh, whoosh, and it breaks out. Okay. Ruby increases your sexual chemistry. Okay, so this is a good one. Because, you know, to emit the right signals, the right chemistry, you know, we need to work on that, right? We need to love ourselves so we have a proper frequency to bring in. We want to have just the right frequency. So this increases your sexual chemistry, brings in more variety. Sometimes we're too picky, you know, this is just, you know, and that's because a lot of the times we're taught, don't settle. And that's absolutely true. You thought I was going to go backwards? No, absolutely, don't settle. A lot of the times, you know, there's millions of fish in the sea, so you like just, oh, okay, I'll take this one and this one. And they're all great lessons and stuff, but a lot of the times you get in relationships because you want to just give them a chance. Oh, let me give them a chance. They could be amazing. So that's not chemistry. That's like thinking and going. And yes, sometimes great relationships happen that way, but it's not that chemistry that you're looking for. So you are settling when you are just giving somebody a chance, right? You want to feel that tremendous passion. By just giving them a chance, you're saying that you're either better than them or they're better than you or something. There's an off balance, so it's not balanced. So we don't want to work on that. We don't want to have that, let's give them a chance thing, okay? No settling. You love yourself enough to wait, because settling is waiting. Settling is not waiting. Settling is saying, okay, the good thing's not going to come, so I'm just going to settle for this. We don't want to do that, okay? Giving somebody a chance, that's also settling. You want to wait for the right exact chemistry match, okay? So this takes away the fear of being lonely as well. The fear of not finding the right one. This removes that, okay? This is ruby, star ruby actually. It's a very beautiful stone. Okay? Moving on, so garnet. So moving on to the next, to help you feel desirable, right? To have you have, I don't know what's going on with the light here, but the lighting's a little bit odd of the way the placement is. But garnet helps you feel desirable and ignites that flame. You know, you already have your flame and it's a little bit dim because of self-confidence and stuff. So this is going to help you to feel desirable again. You know, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care, you know, self-love. Look in the mirror and say, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are gorgeous. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. There is nobody like you. You are one of a kind, because you are. Okay? Affirmations are key here, affirmations. Every time you pass by a mirror, say, I love you. You are the best. You're simply the best. Like Tina Turner sang. Okay? Moving on. Oh, one of my favorites. Emerald. I wish that, I'm trying to get like the lighting here. emerald, loyalty. This is great for wedding rings when you do decide to get married, engaged. An emerald is loyalty. The difference between an emerald and a diamond, they just told you that it's forever. Diamond actually intensifies things. So if you notice, a lot of people, they start having problems and fighting and stuff when they got their engagement ring, their diamond ring. And that's because it magnifies feelings. So if you're high, you're high. If you're low, you're low. And it's like, you know, but an emerald keeps you in the center. So it's beautiful, great for commitment, great for friendships and stuff. Highly recommend it. Emerald over a diamond any day. Okay. Moving on. Okay, we're gonna go back to pink tourmaline. Brings love of all kinds into our life. It fosters positivity, openness, which prepares you for your soulmate. Being open to the right one, right? Remember, not giving a chance, but openness. There's a difference, a receptivity, a give and take, the chemistry. Okay? Sorry, I wanted to back this up so I can get into the sunlight here. Okay, so we're going to move to Larimar. And Larimar is one of my favorite stones as well. And this is the Finding Your Soulmate stone. It's also great for communication, communicating what you want to the universe, because sometimes we don't even know what we want. So I suggest using this stone. You don't have to. You don't need crystals, but they do help enhance things. So, you know, a letter to the universe. I always suggest, you know, manifesting your partner, the exact partner that you want, right? So make a list and be very specific about what you want. And that'll also help you in the don't settle department, right? Because you'll know that, are they everything on this list that I want? Because they have to be deal breakers. Like, you know, if you say you don't want somebody who drinks, but then you meet somebody, they're amazing, but they drink, that's a deal breaker. You know, so you have to really be specific about what you want. And when you find them, don't say, oh, well, they don't have this, but I'm going to take it. Okay? You have to like love yourself enough to know that you deserve exactly what you deserve. And that's how a lot of heartbreaks happen. It's the not noticing the red flags. You know, always notice the red flags. Are they very needy? Are they very clingy? Are they, you know, have addictions? Always notice the red flags and note them, because that's your sign to not. You know, you have to love yourself enough to know to walk away from those red flags. Okay? And Larimar helps you communicate what you want to the universe, and helps you communicate with your twin flame, your soulmate, to bring them in. So I recommend Larimar, rhodochrosite, and angelite if you have it. I actually have it inside. To call in your soulmates. Okay? Call in your soulmates. Hold them in your left hand. Call them in. Okay. And I also suggest, which I didn't have out here either, is labradorite for synchronicities, to guide you to your soulmate. Okay, and then we're going to use jade to help us rebuild the trust that we have lost in past relationships, thinking that everybody's going to hurt us, everybody's going to this or that. No. There are good people out there. Focus on the good people. Focus on the helpers. Focus on the people, the good ones, okay? And then I suggest surrounding yourself in a positive environment as well, you know? Beautiful things around you, some flowers. Romance yourself. It's almost like you're falling in love with yourself. Oh, sorry, my hair is getting in the way. Fall in love with yourself. Romance yourself. Make yourself a fancy dinner. Make yourself, you know, draw yourself a wonderful bath. You know, self-love. Love yourself like if you are your partner. Treat yourself how you would want to be treated, is what I'm saying. Okay? And that'll bring that in as well. Okay? And now we're going to move to... Okay, sorry, I forgot lapis lazuli. So lapis lazuli is the stone dedicated to Venus. It helps to listen. So if you have been focusing on listening, having a hard time listening to others, to the universe, This will help you, connect you. It opens up your third eye as well. And it leads you to the love synchronicities, you know, because you're listening to what the universe is sending you. And don't force things. Don't force signs and synchronicities. Just let them come to you. You know, note the ones that come often. And then you put the puzzle pieces together. Okay? And now we're going to use selenite for the crown chakra. So what this is going to do is this is going to clear out the crown chakra, and this is going to give you that oneness and connection to all that is, and realizing that everybody is just one and we're all connected. And once you realize that I am you and you are me and you are them and they are you, it's so much easier to love them. Yeah, sometimes you have to let people go that are not resonating, and they lower your vibration to the sense that you are no longer seeing the good in people. And sometimes you just got to cut them out of your life. That negativity has got to go, because, you know, you want to stay in that high vibration, and that requires a lot of letting go of attachments. So you want to clear the crown out, so you'll know the right people. The mantra for the crown chakra is I know. I understand. So you'll understand and you'll know the people that are meant to be in your life and the people that are soulmates. So this will help you find your soulmates. Okay? And we're going to go back to rose quartz to finish this off. Remember, be playful. Have courage to talk to your soulmate. Talk to your soulmates when you come in contact with people. Don't be afraid. How else are you going to know if they are for you if you don't communicate? So we have to let go of that fear of being hurt. So this is where we're going to have the ruby that comes through. Fear of getting hurt, and the sunstone, and the tiger's eye for courage, you know? Courage to voice our opinion. Bring in that larimar. Courage to talk to our soulmates. Courage to reach out to people that we want in our lives. And if they happen to not feel the same way about you, that's okay. That's what, you know, we understand that that's not part of the journey. And so the fear of getting hurt is what stops us a lot of the time. So we got to let go of the fear of getting hurt, okay? Got to let go of that fear. I know that's a tough one. A lot of people don't want to get hurt. It's so painful, but that's part of the process, man. This is why we came down here to Earth, to feel. Okay? So I'm just going to give you a blast of love. Blast of love, a blast of love. You are love, you are loved. You are love, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved. Right? Reminder. I love you. Thank you so much for coming and being open to receive this energy. And finally, if it's a soulmate you seek, I suggest this prayer every night. Love gods and goddesses sent from heaven above, Angus and Aphrodite, male and female deities signifying beauty and loveliness, Guinevere and Isolde, bringers of magical love. I invite you to my spiritual wedding, wherein I am wed to my soulmate, first in spiritual union. I feel my beloved deeply within my body and soul, and I send this feeling to my soulmate. And I thank you for delivering these feelings to my beloved as my sacred Valentine message. Thank you for uniting my soulmate and me through the ethers. Thank you for clearly guiding us to find one another. Thank you for bringing us together in blissful union. Thank you for overseeing my love life. With gratitude. Namaste, everybody.